Hey, it's Gary Krauser with Canyon Paddle. Today we're going to talk about the how-tos of paddleboarding. So first we're going to talk about fins. Your board is going to come with a 9-inch fin. Here on the lower Salt River we actually like to use a smaller fin. It's a grass fin sold by NRS that we really like. To put the fin on, it's going to slide in from the front towards the back of the board, and it slides in place with that pin. Now to take the fin off, when you're done, you're going to push on both sides. There's buttons on both sides. It slides right out, and then that fin will come right out. The next thing you're going to want to think about is your paddle, and if you're going to be standing up, you want that handle to be out to where your arm is slightly bent. That way when you're on your board and in the water, when you're paddling, your paddle is reaching past the board and into the water, and you're able to paddle. The next thing that you'll want to do is pick up your board. Now, boards are going to have a carry handle right in the middle. If you grab that and make sure that the handle's on the outside, if you try and pick it up like this, it makes it kind of hard to carry. So you want to make sure that your arm is on the outside, and it makes it really easy to carry. Okay, so one of the things that you need to focus on when you're paddleboarding is that handle is the center of your board. It's going to help you with balance. It's going to help you with efficiency in your paddling. So if you're kneeling, if you're sitting, if you're standing, you want to stay at the middle of the board. So to stand up, you're going to want to be in the kneeling position right above that handle. If you put your hands up, stand right up. And you want to have your feet about shoulder width apart. And one of the things to help with balance, especially for people that are just starting, is if you face forward. If you start to look down, it can get kind of wobbly, but if you just face forward and focus on that horizon, that's what's going to help you the most. The next thing is the paddle. You'll notice that the paddle itself, it's going to come out this way. It can also go out this way. You want it to have it so that when you are paddling forward, you want that paddle to be facing forward as well, so that when you are paddling, it's going to give you the most efficiency. Now, when you're holding, you want, again, little more than shoulders width when you are holding the paddle, and that's going to help you as well. So one of the things to think about when you're paddling is to paddle with your paddle as close to the board as you can, and that's going to help you stay straight, and it's going to make it so that you can give more strokes per side. So instead of paddling way out here, you're going to want to stay close to your board and go straight back. Once you get that down, you could probably do 3 to 5 strokes per side before you switch as you're starting out. Again, when you're first starting out, standing may be difficult, and it's the great thing about paddleboarding is that it is fun, even if you're sitting down or kneeling down or even laying down. And that's the great thing about a paddleboard, is you can do so many things. Another thing to learn is getting off your board. So from the standing position, we'll just do the opposite of what we did when we got on, and you'll kneel down right in the center of the board, and from there you can just step right off. Again, picking the board up, it's nice to just put your paddle in those bungees, makes it easier. Again, pick up that handle, arm outside, and you're good to go. Okay, so one of the things to remember when you're trying to learn how to stand up and get that balance, that it does take some time. It's not just going to come, especially when you're dealing with rapids in a river or wake in a lake or waves in an ocean. So you are going to have some elements there to deal with, and that's the great thing about a paddleboard. You can lower your center of gravity, you can kneel, you can sit, you can lay down. So many things to do on a paddleboard. One of the things to always remember is to have fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.